Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I'm Lisa, and I'm back. I'm talking about the subject that I've been talking about on my new channel, which is right here. Um, if you've been following along, which not many of you have, but hopefully this video you will. I've been talking about the death of my father and how traumatizing it has been for me, and how depressing it has been for me, and how sad I have been. Yes, I'm grieving, been grieving for over 6 months now. And that's a part of life, grief. What is grief? I have a little cheat sheet over here on my computer. Grief is the process of coping with and moving on from loss. Grief can occur due to the death of a loved one, but can also arise from negative life changes such as divorce, moving, injury, and more. Grief has physical, mental, and behavioral symptoms. So yes, I've just been overcome with sadness. And I hate to even talk about it because talking about it keeps it in the forefront of your mind. But I need to do something to help me get past this, or let's just say deal with it a little better. Getting past it is probably going to take some time. I mean, my mother passed away over 30 years ago, and I still, I'm still grieving about that, but in a different way. So let's just see here. Am I the only one that's grieving? Period, from a loss, from whatever it might be, a divorce, something horrible happened in your life. Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one. But some tips that I definitely need, and I'm hoping that as I'm helping myself, that I'm helping some of you out there as well. I'm hoping that YouTube will finally push out one of my videos. Yeah, YouTube, come on now. Let's do this. So one of the tips that I have researched, which definitely makes sense, and this is something that I need to do as well, is talk with trusted people. You don't have to go through it by yourself. I've shared with a few people, but I have shut down. I isolated myself, so that only makes it worse. And the devil is busy. He loves us isolated. He loves us, being withdrawn, because then he wants to seep in and put his evil thoughts into our brains. And we don't want that, his diabolical plan for us ain't nothing good. So definitely get around people that care about you, and just converse with them and let them know how you feel. Or even if you do it in a letter or an email or a text, that's better than just totally keeping it all bottled up inside, because eventually you're going to explode. Of course, self-care is important. Taking care of yourself. It's not going to necessarily take the pain away, but it will help you feel a little better. Like if you've seen any of my videos, my hair and me, honestly, has been a hot mess, a wreck. And guess what? I didn't care. How many females don't care about their appearance and how they look, and especially for the world to see? So I'm not saying I'm much better today, but today I did put forth an effort to, put on a little makeup, a little lipstick, a nice little blouse, and to try to do something with my hair. So I am making strides to do better in that department. So definitely practice self-care. Okay, getting your nails done, your toes done, your mani, your pedi, things like that. Get some rest. Here's one that grief counseling, seeking grief counseling. That's something that I've been saying I need to do. Go see a therapist, go see a counselor, because there's some things that, in addition to my father's death, the last couple of years, it's been at least 6 to 10 close family members who have passed away. So I feel so lonely at times because the closest people to me are now gone. Those that I used to communicate with on a regular basis are now gone. And I'm just like, what do I do now? Who do I talk to now? So grief counseling is another option, a great option, which I will be doing myself. And it says, of course, create a routine, some sort of normalcy, be it, going to bed at a normal hour, rising at the same time, which I do none of that. I'm up all hours of the night and, up all hours during the day. So I got to work on that one, sticking to a routine. And another good one, I definitely hadn't thought of this, is joining a bereavement group, a bereavement support group. I think that's a very good idea. And I'm definitely going to look into that, joining a bereavement group. What else? Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. You feel how you feel. Don't try to deny how you feel or make someone, or someone trying to make you feel that you shouldn't grieve, that you should pretend like everything's okay when it's not. I've seen some family members do that to, their children or whoever's in their lives, telling them, be tough, be strong, don't let them see you cry. No, it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. Because if you don't let it out now, it's going to come out in another way that's not going to be so good. So, so the number one is talk with trusted people. Number two, of course, is practice self-care. 3, attend grief counseling or grief therapy. I'm going to be doing that because, trust and believe, I am devastated and I need help. Stick to a regular routine, whatever that might be for you. I need to do that as well. I'm all over the place. I might go to sleep at 2 a.m. tonight and might not go to sleep until 7 or 8 a.m. the next night, and then back up at 10 a.m., so I need to do better with that. And then, of course, join a bereavement group. I think that's a great idea. And it's okay to feel how you feel. Feel your feelings. Don't let someone tell you that you need to be tough. Don't let others see you cry, especially at funerals and things like that. Especially for men, they tell men you need to be tough, you need to be strong, but it's okay to let it out. So let it out. So I'm hoping that these tips will help you and specifically myself, because I definitely need healing from this depression, this sadness, this grief, this trauma that has come with the passing of my father. It's way more to it than just his passing away. There's some other things that definitely happened, which as my channel grows, I will be sharing that as well. So I've been on here for 8 minutes. Okay. So yeah, so leave a comment. Please leave a comment if you're going through a grieving period, dealing with some trauma. Let's come together and talk about it. Let's come together and help heal each other. Okay. We can start a group, a Zoom that we all can get on together and just come together and just listen to one another, kind of like in an AA meeting. I've never been to an AA meeting, but I know that's kind of what they do. They get together and they just share. And sometimes sharing makes a big difference just to get it out. So, all right, thank you for your time. And I truly do hope that some of these tips will help you and specifically myself. So again, don't forget to comment. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, let me know. Can you see the difference in my appearance? Because I know I've been a fright. Maybe you might think I'm a fright now, but I'm putting forth an effort for self-care. Okay, so leave me a comment and let me know if I look a fright or a decent little sight, and who's dealing with trauma, whatever the trauma is, and dealing with grief and need help trying to get past it. So, happy blessed new year to each and every one of you.